Hello, this is Ted, and today you are going to, first of all, hear a real brief history of the placebo effect from World War II on. You will see one case of somebody being healed on the Benny Hinn crusade. And finally, you are going to hear Benny Hinn himself admit something that is unbelievable. All right, let's get going. In World War II, the United States government sent Harvard University anesthesiologist Dr. Henry Beecher to the battlefields of North Africa and to Italy to study how morphine and other painkillers were working on the soldiers in the battlefield hospitals. What Beecher discovered changed the future of medicine. Among soldiers with penetrating wounds to the thorax and wounds to their heads and soft tissue, 80% of those soldiers refused medicine to reduce pain. Beecher pondered on this. In civilian life with similar wounds, people begged for painkillers. Furthermore, some of these same soldiers who refused painkillers complained about and winced in pain when getting a shot in the arm. Beecher concluded for the soldier, the wound meant and often meant removal from the battlefield and something new and perhaps a positive. However, back at home for a civilian, the same wound was the beginning of something terrible, a downward turn in life. It seemed that the context in which one was hurt affected the intensity of their pain. In his notes, he concluded that the soldier's strong emotions could block pain. On one occasion, when morphine was running out, he saw one of the nurses provide saline solution instead. Saline solution is nothing more than salt and water. It does not kill pain. But he noticed that this saline solution brought visible pain relief to the soldiers, time and time again. He saw antibiotics and other pills unrelated to pain-killing relieving, likewise killing pain. Years later, we know that the placebo effect works with a lot of symptoms, but by far works best with relieving pain. Beecher wondered what he should call this phenomenon. And he saw over and over this same phenomenon. And he knew of a word from a 19th century medical dictionary. The word was placebo, which comes from the Latin word to please. The 19th century dictionary defined placebo as any medicine adopted more to please than it is to benefit the patient. So, Dr. Beecher took that from the medical dictionary and coined the word placebo, applying it to what he was witnessing. Beecher's discovery started a whole new world into what is now known as the placebo effect. Today, placebos are being used to test new medicines, including the promising cures for COVID-19. In one test taking place today, 30,000 people will receive vaccines. A portion of those will be getting dummy vaccines. These dummy vaccines are placebos. If the vaccine is more effective than the placebo by 50% or better, it will be deemed a success, and with further approval, it will be approved by the FDA and put out on the market. In years past, test patients who have learned that they were in the group taking placebo pills often asked their doctors to receive the same placebo pills because they were so effective in killing their pain. Without knowledge of what placebos can do, people who see the results of a placebo effect will oftentimes think it's a miracle. Pain disappearing, and it seems miraculous. Statistically analyzing faith healers, different Christian faith healers, and even non-Christian healers, statistically analyzing them, you will find upwards to 80 to 85% of the people on stages claiming to be healed have only experienced pain relief. No doubt because of all the expectations and the excitement of worship, or trusting some doctor, or trusting some nurse, or trusting some healer. The placebo effect can do a lot, but it is limited to the types of disease it can work with. And it is limited mostly to symptoms. It cannot cure a disease. It cannot take and heal up a soldier's wounded leg. It may relieve the pain, but it's not going to bring cure. Furthermore, placebos, time and time again, only work temporarily. So when people walk away from Benny Hinn's stage, convinced that they were healed because they felt something, or because pain has been relieved, it is very common for them to return back to their original state within hours.
This gentleman had a torn meniscus, the left leg, no cartilage. He was in tremendous pain, couldn't walk. He can walk, the pain is gone completely. He will respond to the cry of your heart. He will touch you and set you free. Gently rise and be healed. Years ago, she was run over by a car. She's been in terrible back pain, stiffness for 10 years. Tonight she came in pain. The pain is completely gone. The presence of the Holy Spirit. This lady only speaks Spanish, but I understood what she said. She had arthritis, terrible arthritis in her hands. The pain completely left her tonight. She's praising the Lord for her healing. Si, senor. I love it. Brian or Jim, one of you, talk to me, please. This gentleman had a knee injury, and he's knows the Lord has touched him. He's moving, he's walking, he's bending. The pain is completely gone. You got a brace? Pardon?
When I come to the service, I got a lot of pain. Now it's disappearing. I can do it. Now I can do it.
Are you aware of something that is known in medical terms as the placebo effect?
I know some about it, but not totally.
It's the power of the human mind to heal our own bodies.
My goodness.
It's dramatic in areas of pain.
You know, I would do the same thing if this was...
Now, the placebo effect can't restore a missing limb or remake a damaged brain. And as I've watched your healing crusades, am I seeing anything that goes beyond placebo? And isn't that what's happening on the stage when somebody is so enforced by your presence, they break through these pain barriers?
Some. I believe some, yes, and they come into this positive atmosphere, and that by itself helps them. I've wondered why sometimes someone comes in and comes out of a wheelchair, walks around, runs around, and hours later, they're back in that wheelchair again.
So are there any mysteries here? Or just predictable human responses in a highly charged setting where music and message have been fine-tuned for maximum effect?
This is Ted. Have a good day.